guys, Braves semi-bolster their pitching staff with veteran right-handed pitcher Dane Dunning for right-hand reliever José Ruiz and cash considerations going back to the Rangers. Mark Bowman reporting that Dane will likely be in the long relief role for the Braves to start with, but the veteran righty has 583 innings pitched, done every single role with the Rangers, starting, relieving, even had two saves this year in a limited role with the Rangers, as their rotation has stayed relatively healthy. But we really need this, considering our rotation is super battered and bruised. You all know that, and we got to see how Grant Holmes and Bryce Elder feel coming out of the break as well, because those slots are still to be announced. So we're pretty desperate for this. But Dane Dunning has had some pockets of good in his career, and you know what you're going to get. And at least when Dane Dunning is out there, you're going to get at least 2 or 3 innings out of him. So it's not as if you're scratching and clawing and trying to piecemeal together 9 innings every other day, except when Strider and Holmes start. So that is really big. Plus, Dane Dunning gets a fresh start, and maybe Rick Kranitz can help him find some consistency. And if that happens, he may be able to stick around in Atlanta, because there is an option for his contract in 2026. Could be a long man, could be just a different look in the bullpen. 1 inning, the emergency 6, 7, 8 starter, just veteran pitching depth that could be very vital. Obviously, pitching depth has eluded the Braves this year, quality anyway, and Dane Dunning, like I said, over 580 innings pitched. He's been through it all, and I think this is a relatively cheap price, because Ruiz had been struggling mightily at Gwinnett after his cup of coffee with the Braves after we acquired him from the Phillies off waivers and cash considerations. So the wheeling and dealing of the roster crunch, trade deadline, and a lot of things changing and moving. But welcome to Atlanta, Dane Dunning. Can't wait to see what this does, but it's going to relieve Brian Snitker just a bit. As always, go Braves. Champions forever. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Helps out a lot. Thanks, guys.